As I mentioned before here at the Horizon Finishing First event, it's not only Horizon equipment, it is also a lot of the partners. And as we've been talking to so many people, I mean, you cannot have finishing without print and you cannot have print without finishing. And here we have Taishi from Screen. Taishi, Screen, I remember when we interviewed one of your colleagues in Japan at the Horizon Think Smart Factory 3 years ago.
Yep.
I think you passed number 1,000 machine at that time with the 520. How many have you sold today?
That's good
you
question.
can remember that, right?
Yeah. In total, as 520 series, including our first generation model and also our current model HD NX, I think in total more than 500 lines.
Okay.
Yeah, in all over the world we have sold.
So that's why when you meet Screen people, they're always very happy because you are very successful in the market, right?
Yeah, definitely. And we are also proud of be a part of that success in the world. And it's happy to see our customer is very successful with our digital technology.
I mean, the market is getting more and more competitive, of course. So what is the secret of becoming a success?
That's a good question. And I would like to say a key factor is reliability. And always our customer printing company is in the middle of deadline. So tomorrow is the deadline of this one, but the day after tomorrow, then so piling up. So they need to finish some amount of work in short time. And always reliability is a key. Because if the machine is not reliable, they cannot complete the job in short time.
But that also means that because if you look at digital print, not inkjet, but toner from the very beginning, it was much slower than offset.
Right.
But inkjet is really keeping up with the speed now because the changeover time is zero and the quality is on offset level basically, or even better sometimes. Is that something when you look at the future of Screen? Is that speed or is it quality? Where do you see it?
My answer is both.
Okay.
Productivity and quality, both is really important because our customer, they don't want to compromise quality, but also they'd like to pursue productivity in order to replace their current offset job to digital work. So yeah, in order to fulfill their demand, we are trying to improve ourselves. And I think, yeah, we are getting better. Yeah, so in that way, our some press HD NX, yeah, definitely we are leading this market, and I think it's nice for us and all of the customers as well.
I remember when I spoke to Joe from Japan some years ago. I remember he said to me that one of the strengths of Screen is also that you have a long history from screen cameras and from I think it was like producing the glass screens for money production. I mean, you have like a legacy, right? Is that something that you can still carry on when you develop new machines?
Exactly. So our company name Screen comes from that ancient glass screen, and we call ourselves as prepress and inkjet manufacturer. Prepress is a very important part of inkjet system, and of course, jetting itself is very important. But the front, lipping and the data handling is also a key factor of getting better quality. So in terms of that, I do think we are using that like a knowledge and traditional things in order to make our digital press better.
And the competition, is that something you like or something you hate?
That question. I think competition, of course, now we are in a very competitive market, but I think competitor is also a good friends in this market because we are trying to make this printing world in digital. In that way, we are kind of allied and we are in the same position. So if we can grow each other, then our custom printing company can move to digital a little bit more faster. So in that way, I sometimes dislike competition, of course, but I like competition as well.
I remember some of your competitors at a trade show in the US told me that they don't see competition as something bad because right now, I mean, they do the same as you do, but they say that if you look at the inkjet is now on becoming much, much bigger. So now it's about replacing offset, maybe the smaller print runs, but also the offset machine. So that opens up a gigantic market, right?
Yeah, definitely. And I do think a lot of everyone in this market now see the trend of sustainability, and the run of just short run job is getting more. Then also their customer, like client, doesn't want to have more stocks. Then what's happened? Why don't you use digital? So in that way, digital must be the key, and we'd like to digitalize the printing world more and more.
How important are we here today with Horizon? How important is finishing partners for Screen?
Yeah, that's also another topic. And so sustainability one topic, but automation and also Industry 4.0 is another keyword. And our customer printing company now is facing human resource shortage, also energy cost rising. So in order to overcome this kind of difficulties, digitalization must be the key. And the printing part of digitalization, now we are achieving to some extent, but finishing part is also difficult. And the integration between printing and the finishing is most difficult one. So this partnership is really key, and unfortunately, our location of our headquarters and their headquarters is really close.
It's funny that you say that. Well, I was just about to say that because when Jan and I were in Kyoto, I mean, we went to the Horizon factory, and I think, I mean, Screen is in the same area, right? So you're based in Kyoto, right?
Yes, our headquarters is located in Kyoto Prefecture.
Yeah.
Horizon head office is a bit different, but their factory is located in Shiga Prefecture.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, because we went and saw that. Yeah, yeah. So how long time have you been in Europe now?
Around 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
Yes.
And you like it?
Definitely.
I tell you the reason why I ask is because the last time I was here with Oe-san, I asked him how he think about living in Europe, and he said it's great. I have to get used to the food, I think. Is that something that is difficult for Asians to get to know, used to live with European food, or?
It depends, but I like European food, and also in Europe we can find a lot of good Japanese restaurants as well.
Yeah.
So Japanese people is a really nice place to live.
It's funny because when Jan and I have the opportunity, we always go and see if we can find a Japanese restaurant because we love Japan and love Japanese food, right, Jan? Isn't that true?
Right.
Yeah, he's nodding. So, Taishi, that was great talking to you, and all the best.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.